Into this. What is going on, guys? Another day, another trade. I'm gonna go over a trade recap. Like I was telling you guys, I don't have the face cam quite yet. Still working on that. Not a big deal. I'm still gonna go over my trades just for my own personal journal, but I'm also just gonna have that for you guys, and then whatever. You guys don't really need to see me. I don't really do too much in my videos, really. It's just kind of a face to the name. But going over the session, so I'm done trading Forex for the time being. Now, I'm not saying Forex sucks and Euro USD sucks, but I used to trade futures prior to leaving Canada to Australia. And now that I'm back in Canada, I kind of decided, hey, I want to go back to futures just because there is more confluences, less fees on my account when it comes to prop firm, at least from what I've experienced. And there's just overall more volatility, more movement. There's just better ways, and then you can also get entries a lot better on the 1 minute time frame. And I know I said, oh, I'm never trading the 1 minute, but that was for Forex. Now that I'm trading futures, I'm going to be doing 1 minute entries when it comes to certain confluences that I can take. Now, I'm going to go over this trade. We took this on NAS today on NQ, and I'll explain kind of what we did and go over. So I took this short here on NQ as I missed out on the long position on the S&P, which is okay because it wasn't really in the time that I was supposed to trade. This is the trade that I was looking to take, but I never took it. You can see it just absolutely ripped. Hit 1 to 10 RR. It would have hit there, about a 1 to 10 RR. So that would have been an absolute killer trade, but the reason why I did not take that was because it was a little bit after the time that I normally trade, and it was going into the macro, so I didn't really want to take a trade there because I believe that this was going to go up and take out liquidity to then make the initial move. But coming into the day, I was more so bullish on the long-term time frame, just because we have such strong push to the upside, and we're just, respecting bullish order flow on both charts here. So I am more so bullish on the long term, and as you can see on NQ, we did push right through here, but we are still respecting this daily fair value gap on the S&P, so like this could still continuously be bullish movement. So I'll go into this 1 hour chart here to give you guys perspective of what I was looking at. We'll go to our bar replay, and we'll go to the 7 o'clock mark. Where is it? When I was doing my market analysis prior to market open, I wanted to see these lows be taken because this is previous day low here, and then as well as down here, which we had SMT here. So we took it out on NAS, and then we did not take it out on the S&P, so that was making me think that we could have had the bullish movement, and the fact that we didn't take the low out on the S&P, I wanted to get in for the trade on the S&P, and I'll go over that quick I'll go over the quick trade, like this trade here, on why I thought this was going to work out. Was because when we came down to here, so we swept out these lows, and you can see we swept up the lows here, and then we came back, took the low out, nice turtle soup here, but we created SMT right here on the S&P. So that made me think we're going to go higher, take out this high, take out these highs here, potentially continue going higher, which is where I would have entered on this fair value gap here. We also did displace through this inverse fair value gap, and then we inverted this fair value gap as well. So that was making me think price was going to go higher. Unfortunately, I didn't get in this trade because it was before 7 o'clock. I will be back testing to see if I can hop in around the 645 mark, just because that would have been a really nice trade to catch. Even though we did catch a nice short today, this would have been the overall really nice play to catch. The accumulation, then the manipulation down here, and then the distribution would have been right here. So what we did was we did catch the reversal. So I'll go to the 15-minute time frame on both charts here. So what I saw here was, you can obviously, the S&P is just rallying up, right? We're taking out these highs here. We're taking out, we pushed up to take out London high. We've obviously taken out Asia high. We've taken out previous day high. And there was a daily order block right here. So what I was waiting for was essentially price to just show us some respection off this, and then to see if we could potentially take a trade more to the downside to target maybe the weekly lows, this area of liquidity that was down here. So I just waited. You can clearly see the S&P came up, took out the high there, and we had SMT on NAS. So basically, and if you look here as well, if you go with the power of 3, this is with the New York opening candle, we would we would short here if we were more so bearish, and then we would catch the move to the downside, taking out this low and then taking out whatever liquidity there. So now that I see that SMT, all I was doing was waiting for our confirmation to tell us, hey, we're potentially going to be making a move to the downside. So we took out liquidity here. We had this 1 hour fair value gap here with the SMT. So I thought to myself, this was definitely going to be a higher probability of a reversal. So all I did was I sat here and I waited. So basically, once I saw this displacement here, I realized, we inverse this fair value gap. We have a fair value gap right here. I'll be looking to enter. So what I did was wait for a little bit of confirmation. And once I saw this candle close bearish here, I took the trade. I entered, we tapped in the fair value gap, showed respection, and then I entered the trade, resulting in us pushing down to rip out our take profit, which is right here, which would be TP2, and it did run actually all the way down to TP3. So our TP2 is here, and then I ran all the way down to 1 to 3 actually. So still a very good trade and beautiful trade. I'm very happy with this one, as well as it's the first day back trading futures. So I am not going to complain on this whatsoever, and everything did work out in line with more bias, just not the higher time frame bias, but with the lower time frame bias. Coming into today, the reason why I believe we may have more of a bearish was because we pushed down, broke lows, and we created displacement here on the 4 hour. I understand the daily is looking more bullish, but the fact that we did displace on the 4 hour gave me more of a, hey, we could be seeing lower price movement before we make a turn to the upside, or we could be, respecting this order block here, and then continue to the upside, take out these highs. But that's just the trade that we took today. I will not complain with this guy whatsoever, and let's just see what price is at right now. So currently we're still pushing down, so we could have actually continued and kept holding this trade, but like I always say, I'm out at 1 to 2, so I got out there. I did de-risk on this trade, so I did go 0.25% risk on this guy, and that's just because it's first day back trading futures, so I just kind of wanted to play it safe and go half risk. So this is a 0.5% win, and I will not complain on that. But yeah, this is the trade for today. Hope you guys enjoy these videos. I'll be uploading these as much as I can, and I'll also be looking to do more of my live trading, and eventually, I know I keep saying this, but eventually going to be live trading in my Discord. So if you guys want to join that, link will be in the bio. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.